Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and do the whole thing for the uh, reducing the restrictions on mystic beings here. Sorry about the mess. I mean, this is a work in progress. This is an outbuilding that I have. I'm working on a fixer upper right now. This is one of the outbuildings. It's going to be kind of well, I'm not sure what you would call it, but a place where we're able to do exercise and also have a little bit of a place to do our magic and things and deal with the gods and stuff like that. So this is my old case for different religious items. Currently in here is a few items, but this is what we're looking for here. This is the scarab I told you about in the previous video. Um, this guy was originally a large lump of stone. It was actually acquired, the stone was, by some Masonic members. Um, a long time ago, um, it was then carved into this, and I guess traditionally that large stone had a papyrus that came along with it. However, because of the age of the papyrus and things like that, the person who carved this into this felt that it was necessary to also include the papyrus on the bottom here. And I'm going to try and get you, maybe I'll take a better picture of what it is on the bottom. Um, Very complex, but it's how you control the level of restriction between humans and mystic beings. There's a tolerance level, okay? So if a mystic being comes into the physical realm using some spells and some powers that they've reserved, and they are here, this thing really doesn't go off. The tolerance level doesn't. And let me explain. But if they mess with a human, an alarm sort of goes off. It's like triggering an alarm, really, is the best way. And this alarm notifies the police, and in this case, the giants. Yes, the giants send out a squad to hunt down this being for breaking the law. If the giants don't do it, then the gods have to get involved, and you don't really want to have to go that route. And unfortunately, the for breaking that rule, it's the death penalty for physical contact. And prior to this last year, the tolerance level for that alarm to go off was not so high. So a person could technically see a mystic being to a degree and associate a little bit and not get into some trouble here. Or that mystic being wouldn't get into trouble. Humans are actually exempt from the trouble of this. They don't get. This is a sort of a local matter between mystic beings. Anyways, uh, I raised this last year. I had to. It's a long story, but I had to raise the tolerance level so that if they did even try to communicate through the magical realm with, from the unseen to the physical, if they did that, it would set off this alarm. So there's been a lot of restrictions. That's why I said in the last one there was restrictions, and I do apologize for that. But there were some very good reasons, and it was for the safety of mystic beings and humans at this point. Now I'm going to be able to. It's been a year now. We've dealt with all the problems. We've cleared up a lot of these issues, and now we can actually undo it, which is like great. So this is how it works. To actually utilize this for certain types of things, you need the access of a mystic being, a small mystic being. I'm sure you've probably seen, I don't know if you've probably seen it, but if you look up the pyramids, you'll see that there's all these little sort of small tunnelways that go into the pyramids, and everybody's always trying to figure out what those were for. And there's a lot of theory that it's for the escaping soul of the pharaoh and things like that. Again, all theories. They're corridors for small mystic beings like fairies, pixies, kappa, more smaller beings, not very large ones. The small ones can fit through the holes. And this scarab, like I said, was carved by some mason, and on the back he has the two handprints. That was on the papyrus as well. I did get a copy of the papyrus. I'm not sure if I have it nearby, so I won't go looking for it right now. Actually, let me pause and see if I can go ahead and find it real quick and give you a. This is just not. It's hard to see on this what is actually going on. Okay, unfortunately, I wasn't able to find the papyrus. We're still in the midst of unpacking. I know it's been a year. You would think people would be done, but we had quite a lot on our plate. Our life is not merely the simple standard life. We're very busy. Anyways, hopefully I'll be able to show it to you at some point in the future. At any rate, so we're going to start this. When I do this, it's pretty simple what I actually have to do to lower the tolerance level here. Let me go ahead and look for an enchanting plate. If I can get this open, there's my handle straight. Let's see if I can find my enchanting plate. Here I have one of my wife's enchanting plates. Pull this one out. Doesn't matter. This is hers, one of her older ones. Also, this one it was a slice of a stone. This was actually given to us. This is actually a power. It's sort of an enchanting plate from. This was actually given by. I don't know how to pronounce it quite right, but I've seen it pronounced Jin or Djin. Genies is what we call them in America. That's really not the pronunciation, but they had brought this. So I'll probably use this because this actually has power in it, from what I remember, and so we're going to use that. When once you power this, it's activated, and the tolerance level is dictated by the stroke of my finger on this. Oh, I'm sorry, on this, on this particular thing. I'm sorry about the camera, by the way. I took the handle off to plug this into the computer, and I left the handle all the way back in the main house, and I'm too far away to go back there. So what I would do is once I start the power through it, it automatically has the tolerance level on the top of this ridge is where it works. Originally, the stone was a larger stone, and it had a flat, smooth area where the finger was rubbed, and you would raise the tolerance level. Now, I know that's not precise. For me to limit Mystic Beans, I actually went halfway. I was told by a god that it was actually original. The standard way is a quarter way along the back, or on the top of the stone. It was the length of the stone. So imagine this is the original stone. A quarter would be here, 1/2 is here, 3/4, and then full restriction. Once it's powered, all I have to do is take it down from 1/2 point to 1/4 point. Pretty simple. It's really not this complex spell casting thing, because it's all pre-done. All the spells are in it, on the back of it. I actually don't have to do much in regards to spell casting. So we're going to power it, lower it, and then we're just basically, I'm going to have to verify that things went the way I planned, but that I won't be able to do right away because, well, I don't really have any Mystic Beans nearby to help us with this. So here's what we'll do. We're going to take this guy, just power him, take it at halfway point, and lower it to midpoint. So now, again, like I said, that's done. That was that simple. Really not hard. There's no way to really verify it except for that. So, a note from a Mystic Being. Now you're in for a treat, because I haven't seen these in quite a while. Let me open this. I really wish I had the stand now. Okay, now, it actually gets your heart rate going, honestly, because you don't know what you're going to get. I've received some awful letters. Okay. I'm not good with cursive. Sorry. Hi, I saw that you were going to open the. We'll skip that word. I can't do that word. Open the something. I have to go away for a few days, but I will be back. XOXO. That's Lily. Okay, that's how she signs her things. XOXO. Okay, so yeah, Lily's the guide I mentioned before. She works with it. So she must have opened the, maybe it's the blockage. It's too small a word. Wall? I don't know. Open something, which I just did, obviously. Maybe pyramid? I don't know. Okay, cool. That's cool. You got to see that. That's cool. Okay, so it's working. So for those of you who've been waiting, get back to it. Your friends are looking for you.